Hello, Child here, calls me his child, Dusty Rose. 'Tis the season of updates, apparently. I mean, not that much has changed right now, but I actually had a question, which I didn't think about last time. It's come up between last time and now. And since I have a question, yes, that means comments are open on this video. As some of you may know, I have been writing a novel called The Ramara Phenomenon. I've mentioned it a few times in update videos in the past, but I had to set it aside in order to study Japanese pretty intensively. I mean, it took up all my brain space, and I didn't even really have that much time to socialize. After burning out hard, I learned I needed to slow down and make space for other things. And I'm beginning to think about picking the story back up again, which leads to an interesting question, which is, as I do so, are you interested in me reading it on this channel? Why am I asking you this question? Well, I get a little pedantic about my categories sometimes. I have 3 channels running right now. This is the channel where I read other people's work. Then there's the channel where I read my blog entries. And then there's the channel where Sergey, my husband, and I talk about our adventures in Japan, which is gonna go completely on hiatus for a while for obvious reasons. Technically, as this is my work, one would think it goes under the blog, but they're not blog posts. I did put it on my blog, but these aren't blog posts. It's a book. It's also a book that means a lot to me, and yes, is changing my life in some ways by creating it. So in some ways it falls under the category over here, but it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know whether that works or not. You have to understand, it's in, I wouldn't say rough draft condition. Some chapters are actually in rough draft condition, but by and large, it's in what I'd call first draft condition. So what is read is probably not going to be the final product, and by the way, it's not finished. But it has over 100,000 words to it, so it's not nothing either. And just for comparison, standard fantasy novels are usually somewhere between 75,000 and 150,000 words. So I'm like right in between there right now, and it's not done. There's a good chance I'm gonna end up writing more story arcs than end up in the finished product. So I'm probably gonna end up, a bunch of things that I read will actually end up axed in the final product, probably. What is it about? Okay, it is about, elevator pitches suck. And I have not practiced this. I don't have a good elevator pitch down yet, so I'm just going to read you the synopsis I wrote, which is, an heirloom statue comes to life. A molten lady shows up in the fireplace of an abandoned shack. An oddly glowing woman walks up to a market stall and rattles off a 3-minute string of sentences she believes to be a conversation. No one quite knows what to do about the Ramara phenomenon, least of all Ramara herself, but one thing is clear. Ramara is everywhere, and the idea is what happens when the sentient heart of the universe wants to explore one world of that universe. Does that cover it very well? No, it doesn't. Do I need practice at that? Yes, I do. But I'm considering whether it's worth reading aloud or not. If you would be interested on that here, or if you think it would be better done on the other channel. Look, I'll be honest, I'm leaning toward here, but I'm also willing to listen to reason. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. The box is open. And whether I pick up that to read or not, I'm going to pick one of the 3 books I've got currently and just blow straight through it. Because I feel like I have sat really long on some of the titles. I'd like to move 1 or 2 of them out, so that involves just sitting down and drilling through one instead of rotating through them all. And on that topic, I'm leaning toward blowing through the Warner dispatches. And the reason for that, well, to be perfectly honest, it's a selfish reason. I'm gonna be separated from my husband for a few months, and he's listening to this book, and it's one of the ways I can connect. So it may be that I blow through that one before I finish the other 2. Those are the current leanings. Would appreciate hearing your thoughts. Thank you for your patience with the multiple updates. That's not what this channel is going to become. Promise you it's not going to become a personal updates on Dusty's life channel. The problem is I'm kind of scatterbrained and things come to me, not all at once. So it's like, doggone it, if I could have only thought of that the last time I made an update video, then there'd only be 2 instead of 3 within a 1 month span. In any case, have a gentle rest of your week. Let me know what you think. Until next time.